Hey everyone, this is Hans Herberg, Canada running for governor of New Jersey. I hope you guys are doing awesome, a blast, and hope you guys are doing great though. Anyways, time is flying really quick this time. I mean, wow, it seems like 30 days into the new year. Time is really fast though. I mean, everything we had, a lot of stuff going on. I could tell you guys a lot of new stuff that's been going on. So far, the race is getting slow, but doing okay. But also my goal is I'm trying to get petitions signed. Working on that. So if we can set up areas where we can do electronically in person, let me know, guys. You can shoot me a message on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, and all social media platforms. You can definitely reach out and we can get that going. Also, I did see the poll though on Emerson, so I guess it's based on how many people does it. It looks like Jack was number one, and looks like Speedy, and then showed 46%, but somehow I was above Edgar and other small candidates. So I was pretty much at the 3% though. But if you guys look at Emerson polling, and see what you can do. Like if you guys want to put your survey on though, if you want to put my name on there, any future ones, anything could help, win the race and be more effective. That'd be good though. So we're trying to get the names out for me. So if you guys know any journalists or any big donors, anybody who's possible to help win the liberty movement, please let me know, because our goal is okay. We came from blue states and now we became purple, and then I mean a lot of us are predicting this is a chance where we can flip the state back to red, because you know what, a lot of voters are pissed off and fed up with this. We need to fight this. And also too, we got other news development. I don't know if you guys remember Senator Bob Menendez. Somehow he's going to jail. Actually, I'm sure you guys remember. Bob Menendez. Actually, he's the one that was, go after, President Donald Trump, though. Trying to lock up everybody up, for crazy stuff and everything like that. And well, this was what happened. He's been sentenced 11 years in prison on corruption charges. So he's AK known as Gold Bar Bob. I mean, plus being a double agent to, I guess, us or Egypt or something. Or I think everyone said he's like the senator of both countries. I don't know the whole story, but there has to be accountabilities for everybody though. So yeah, it was crazy. Bob Menendez made history as the first U.S. senator to be convicted as a foreign agent in a bribery case, like I said. And now he's begging Trump for clemency. Actually, yeah, I mean, he did call Trump a liar, cheat, and a fraud. Bob said that, and then somehow Bob is begging clemency from Trump. Like, come on, he attacked Trump for the last 8 years and stuff. And now he's begging for clemency. I mean, come on, I don't know what to say though. Yeah, also guys, I don't know if you guys heard about the news though. We had a American airline plane that crashed, with it looked like it involved a Black Hawk helicopter last night outside, the Reagan airport. I guess they were flying in, plane was flying in from Kansas, in Waukita area to, DC, and there was collide though. I don't know, we don't know much of the story, but offering thoughts and prayers to anyone involved in the accident. So I'm asking we could pray respectfully and praying for survivors, family, and friends, respectfully. So let's give it a moment of silence. So yeah, it's just offering moments of silence and prayers. Yeah. So anyway, guys, hopefully we can hear more follow-ups. I know, the government in front, but everybody's looking for answers. Like this could have been prevented though. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I mean, let's get back to stories. I apologize. So anyway, guys, I don't know if you guys heard about the story. Somehow in New Jersey, the Democrats are somehow trying to come up with some weird billing policies. Now they're trying to ban sporks. Like, come on, really? First they banned plastic bags for groceries, and then I'm sure you guys seen it happen. Like some of the people, if we live up the hill on the driveway, I'm sure you guys remember the trunk history. Like we click the button, open the trunk, flying groceries pop all over, like sodas exploding all over, like sodas, or like food, or like powder, like flour and stuff like that. It's a big disaster though, and we're pandering to all those people who are demanding it. So now they want to find ways, to ban spork, you know, consider utensils. So this is what they're proposing. They're planning a new ban on sporks, forks, and single-use condiments. Like, come on, is that really a priority and focus for New Jersey? I mean, come on, they voted to give themselves raises years ago, and then they want to ban anything to fit their radical agenda. So let's take a look here. Okay, the statewide plastic ban, straw ban followed that. Now Democrats are coming for your sporks and Heinz ketchup packets, your fortune cookies, and your duck sauce and soy sauce. So they're pretty much going after everything. So what I'm saying is like, they introduce a bill aiming to significantly limit the distribution of single-use utensils and condiment packets by food service businesses across the state. So they're pretty much targeting businesses and everybody and like consumers. And they claimed it's core sustainability. Okay, I mean, is that going to make our state cheaper, or is this going to cost more regulations? So, as you guys know, we did have a conversation about this. They're pushing more rights away, but trying to increase more regulations control. It's all about control that Democrats are trying to do, though. So, I mean, with this new bill, food service business will no longer be allowed to automatically provide customers with single-use utensils, condiments, unless specifically requested. And they claim it as plastic waste. So, okay, no, let me look up some examples. Single-use items by request only means I'm looking up this message. No food service will be permitted to offer single-use utensil condiments unless the customer explicitly asks for them. This includes limiting the distribution to only what the customer requests in terms of type and quantity, prohibiting pre-packaging bundle of utensils, condiments, reusable utensils for a large venue. So businesses with seating for 50 or more must provide reusable, washable utensils for dining in customers, fostering culture of reuse over disposal. Exemptions to allow for adaptation. Schools receive a 5-year exemption. Food service businesses a 2-year grace period. And food healthcare facilities are exempt during infectious disease outbreaks with specific activities like picnics. And let's get this interesting. Now we're going to bring up the penalties and enforcement. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to give you guys examples. Okay, penalties. Violations of this law would initially result in a warning, followed by escalating civil penalties, $2,500 for the second offense and $5,000 for each subsequent offense. Funds from these penalties would support the Clean Communities Program Fund aimed at litter reduction and environmental education. So $5,000 or $2,500 just for utensils, or like if you go to Chick-fil-A, you have Chick-fil-A sauce or ketchup, or like have Miles hot sauce Taco Bell. Like, come on, give me a break. Also, to the enforcement, this bill proposes to amend existing laws on plastic bag and polystyrene bans to enhance enforcement through county environmental health agencies certified under the County Environment Health Act. So also they said this bill argues it places additional operational burdens on businesses still recovering from economic challenges. So pretty much some of the businesses that have been affected still from economic challenge because of COVID, somehow they're trying to find more ways to punish them and go after. So you guys, if you guys want to look at my previous videos discussion, we did have a conversation about this. See, I was right on point about this. It's all about control and power, and they care more about control regulations than making our state affordable. So I just don't get it. Like, okay, my parents had a letter a couple weeks ago and they said their garbage tax went up to like a couple $100 and their taxes went up, and this happened in Sparta area. Like, what is going on here? This is freaking ridiculous. I mean, they're gonna come up with sporks and all this freaking bans and regulation, but they can't figure out ways how to make your state cheaper. Plus, I know Sparta's been having some lawsuit abuses going on, over development and warehouse being built, and then I know some politicians are suing any constituents who are calling them out publicly. But yes, I mean they are public officials. I mean, if anyone's are public officials, any they do have the right to be criticized by any public because as a public official, I mean that's part of First Amendment. You can criticize anybody. I mean, regardless if they're Republicans or Democrats or independents or libertarians. I mean, that's how you can solve things. I mean, it's like Yelp. I mean, if someone does something wrong, you can criticize them and it creates improvement. So I mean, so don't need to apologize or cave in to the response. So anyway, guys, I'll definitely will follow up with you guys next week about this. Like see what this goes. Also, I'm going to try to see if I can get a recorded conversation. If I can talk to one of the legislators, maybe I can do it on the phone with them. Maybe I can share it. Maybe I can ask them what benefits them and what benefits business. I mean, maybe I'll put a questionnaire and I can definitely do that though. So, yeah, definitely see how this one goes. Also, too, guys, I mean, we've seen a lot of Democrats attacking people over the situation with ICE. I mean, I can tell you guys, Tom Honan told AOC about this years ago about this during Trump administration. They are enforcing laws that's unconstitutional, and it's by the book though. They're enforcing stuff. Plus, if they don't like it, they can change the laws. I could tell you that, the immigration laws, this was created long ago, actually, and lawmakers created this bill in the first place. So why are they punishing those who are enforcing the law than punishing it? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, here's the thing: are they going to punish people who are enforcing the laws, or those who are breaking laws? I mean, you got to pick sides. You can't pick both. I mean, it's like we're in a la la land or something, or third world. But anyway, I want to thank ICE for doing their job. Also, too, there are clarifications going on about ICE though in Newark. I guess a lot of them brought up this involved a military veteran. From what I was told, guys, I mean, if anybody can correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, yes, there was a raid in Newark that involved, violent offenders. And somehow there was a veteran that was in the area or facility when it happened, but I guess he was only being questioned about it. Because I mean, I get it. If you're across the street or around the corner or something like that, or if you're going inside a business, yes, people are going to question you about this. I guess, I guess that makes sense. Or I don't know the whole story. I wasn't there when it happened, so I'm sure there's more details to it. But they're only going after violent offenders. I mean, they went after traffickers, pedophiles, and any violent offenders and murderers, and they went after Venezuelan gang groups that were most violent. I mean, they actually arrested them in Colorado and New York City though, so they're going after serious violent offenders. So just to get the record straight. So if you guys want to see that, they're mostly on Department of Homeland Security Facebook and Twitter. I mean, page. I mean, they are being very transparent about this. So I mean, their goal is to keep us safe. But I'm gonna tell you guys, once I'm elected as next governor, I mean, as executive order, I'm gonna, you know, ban sanctuary state status. I'll get that off the table, and also I would provide law enforcement the tools and equipment they need to do their jobs, and even, let ICE and Homeland Security work properly with local law enforcement and state, working together. I mean, we want to make sure, get rid of the bad elements, those are causing harms. Because you know what? I mean, if they're there for bad intentions or reasons, I mean, why are they there to harm those or do stuff legal or fentanyls or anything bad though? Like, come on. I mean, common sense. I could tell you guys, my father came from Norway. It took him like 5 years to be a U.S. citizen. I mean, he did apply for visa and green card and all the statuses. Plus, my mom was American. I could tell you guys, I was one of the first generation born in America, in New Jersey, in Trenton. I'm very proud of it. I come from a family too. I mean, my father came from Norway. My mother came from, Poland and Germany. as well too. I mean, got different backgrounds as well. And I can tell you, I'm very proud as American. I was born, but I came from that, and it took my dad about 5 years to be a citizen, or 10, but it was definitely worth it though. But I'm very proud though. So I mean, he worked hard and he took the test, to become a citizen because with all the visas and stuff, he had to reply a certain amount a year or requirements. So he did it. He studied everything, and everything was well paid off. And look at us today. I'm very successful, happy, and I got my bachelor's degree, and you know, I made my family very proud and working hard. And I could tell you guys, I want to give back to the community and our country and our state, and that's why I'm running for governor. Fighting for my family and friends, anyone that cares about the most. I'm fighting for you guys. I'm fighting for a good cause. Keep the community safe, best education in the country, repealing the state income tax, bring common sense and compassion, and bring sanity back, and everything to do the right steps. So that's what I'm willing to do, though. Plus, if you guys want to learn more about me, I mean, you send me a DM, just give me a call. I mean, I love to have a conversation. I mean, sometimes, you don't judge someone by the cover of the book, though. You just gotta have a conversation with them and get to know them better. I mean, once you open the book, you read it, like read it and understand it. Like that's how we can do though. And I feel like, guys, I'm the only chance you guys got to win this race because, to tell you the truth, I'm not a politician. I'm not a doctor or lawyer or millionaire or billionaire, or have that strong connections. I'm just a regular person in the system, that cares so much for our country, and I'm willing to fight for it. And that's what I'm willing to do, willing to die and fight for our country because I care though and willing to do the right things. So plus I'm not wearing a suit or anything, you know, I'm just a regular person, like I work from paycheck to paycheck, you know, trying to put food food on the table, roof overhead. Like I know a lot of us have been struggling for, as Americans, but I'm willing to fight for the same people or fight for all of you. I mean, I can tell you a lot of celebrities or, Hollywood elites, no, and politicians, some of them have no clue what it's like, for a hardworking person to put food on the table and put a roof overhead, working all these hours, even if you have to work extra hours or a second job to do that. I mean, Mark Wahlberg brought up similar too, though. But he had a good point though. I mean, he's one of my favorite actors, and he brought up a lot of good points though. So I mean, that's what I'm willing to do and fight for you guys. But yeah, that's why I'm willing to get a chance though. Yeah. Also, guys, I was, you know, I've been thinking about this a lot though for governor race. I mean, if I win this primary, I was doing a lot of research. I was looking to see if I could put Mike Crispy in as, my running mate for lieutenant governor. I mean, he is pro mega and I'm pro liberty. We care so much for America first policy, like about putting America first and liberty. I think that'd be great. It's kind of like, Ron Paul and Trump work together kind of thing, for example. So I mean, I care so much for the Constitution and liberty. So I mean, if Mike Crispy sees this message, I mean, that'd be honored to have him as my running mate, though. I mean, I think we can accomplish stuff for New Jersey first policy, even have Department of Government Efficiency branch in New Jersey, cut the spendings and regulations and make it affordable for everybody, even if you had to fire a lot of positions. And also, we have to do that though. And also too, I mean, everyone has to work in person instead of work from home. Because I mean, if you're under government pay, you got to report to the office, not work from home and do nothing. Because I mean, it made a lot of sense though. I mean, if you guys saw what happened, they are firing a lot of federal employees though. And I can tell you, a lot of them doesn't work much actually. And they all work from home actually. So they got to work in person in the office. I mean, it kind of makes sense though. I mean, if you're under a taxpayer's dollars and all the hard work, I mean, you should come to work in person, not abuse the system, take advantage. I mean, I've seen some people going on vacation, going to the beach or going to the bar or, other things, and they log in from work or do that. But I mean, why not do it at the office? So if it's government, I mean, if you're a small business owner or work from home, you sell stuff online. I mean, I understand that though, but if it involves government stuff under taxpayers' dollars, I mean, it's common sense. So, I mean, it makes sense to report in person. I mean, that's my opinion though. I mean, I'm sure you guys notice the same thing though. So yeah. So I hope everything would be good though. Um, but yeah, I'm just very thankful to be here though, guys. I got a lot of stuff ahead of me. I've done a lot of accomplished things, but I know this year is going to be good though for election. I'm praying that 2025 is going to be a good year and win the election though. And you know, just be happy and make everyone proud though. Also, guys, I gotta be honest with you guys. It's I haven't told anybody about this, even my network. I've been sober for 16 months. I haven't had a one drink. It was nothing illegal or anything. It was just, I haven't touched any vodka or any drinks. Haven't hanging out with party crowds. Now I used to work in old positions, and I know when you try to hang out with a crowd and stuff, do it for a dare challenge. But I decided, it almost messed me up years ago. Actually, 16 months ago, I almost died though. And I can tell you guys the truth. I'm just glad to be here and alive today. Loving my life, was there at my side with my family and friends and supporters, and went through physical therapy. I got back on my feet, promised, to God and everything. So I mean, I haven't had one touch of drink, but I've been working out, hitting the gym, staying motivated, positive, and I figured, I was given a second chance, and I feel like with the Lord, this was a message though. I mean, I ran for assembly and, got a little depressing after lost primary, but that didn't stop me there. So I feel like I was meant for something better and purpose. So that's why I want to help people and I want to serve. So that's why I put my bid in to run for governor, because I want to fight for you guys and do everything I can. And, family, friends, values, anybody that fights the most. So, I'm willing to engage and work with all of you and do the right thing. So yeah, that's what I'm willing to do though. Plus, love you guys, and you guys are amazing in the world, and my mom and dad and my girl, and you guys are great though. Motivation though. So anyway, guys, we're about to wrap this up soon though. I know we talked a lot of stuff when it came to banning utensils and packet sauces and all the crazy stuff. So I mean, we've got a lot of stuff coming up ahead though. So if anybody asks about the important issues I care about the most, let everybody know. I'm willing to support law enforcement and first responders, repeal the state income tax and make our state more affordable, and cut regulations, and support small businesses, promoting school choice to bring that to New Jersey, and bring common sense though, and do everything right for New Jersey though. And also, even we had to cut paychecks on politicians, because I mean, why you have to make all to give yourself raises? I mean, that's not fair though. That's one all the agendas I want to do though, and do something right. Plus, also fight for landlord rights. And if anybody has any questions or concerns or ideas they want to bring as an important platform issue, please don't hesitate. Reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out and bring up ideas and have a conversation. Talk about what's happening in the state of New Jersey and see what's going on. And also, too, I do want to apologize, guys. I forgot to mention it. I know we talked about drones, months back though, but I just found out more. If you guys remember, somehow the Trump administration said that somehow the previous administration kind of knew about it, but they didn't tell the public. Somehow they said this was the FAA approval, and they said the drones were there for survey and research. So my question is, I really want to know what's going on though. Like, is there something that the government's not telling us though? Like, like what are they studying? I mean, what kind of drones are they talking about? Like, I mean, legally, we need to find out, what their research is, because seriously, you can't just. I don't know how to say it though, but seriously, I mean, you can't just do whatever they want. I mean, Tom Kaine wrote this bill though. He wrote a message to all the constituents. I mean, I can tell you this was related to the drones. He said, this is from Tom Kane Jr. I thank President Trump and his administration for their transparency regarding the drones flying over New Jersey. It is crucial for the American people to have access to the facts, especially when it comes to matters of national security and public safety for my constituents. While I appreciate the information provided, I believe there are still many unanswered questions. Thousands of my constituents contacted my office to share their apprehensions. The president said these drones posed serious concerns for our communities, airspace security, law enforcement, and overall safety. Equally important to understanding why this issue was not fully addressed or disclosed by the previous administration when it first became a concern, where when these reports shared sooner and what was done on those critical early stages to protect the citizen of New Jersey and the nation. The people of New Jersey deserves answers, and I will continue to demand accountability to ensure their rights and security are fully protected. Signed by Congressman Tom Kane Jr. And Tom Kane Jr., Congressman, I thank you for speaking up about this. We all deserve answers, but I'll definitely follow up on that with you guys too on our next show next week. I mean, as soon as I get an answer, so I'll try to find out though, because, I think we all deserve something though. So anyway, guys, I'm off though. Hope everyone has a safe weekend. I mean, next week will become a new month in February. And also too, please reach out to me on all social media platforms if you have any questions, concerns. So, yeah, feel free. Anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed day though. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.